Hello everyone and welcome to another custom figure showcase and another edition of the 10th Doctors, and today we have a very simple custom. It is my 10th Doctor from Day of the Doctor. So overall this is a aged 10th Doctor body because it's got a bit of a nicer mould to the suit and also the shirt and tie as well, which I've then just painted the shirt blue. The head is from a Satan Pit Impossible Planet 10th Doctor, which there were two variants of that. Well, there's several different variants, but of the two head sculpt variants, there was one which was the standard one, and then there was another where he had more sort of flat-fronted hair. And so I've used that one just to add a little bit more milliput onto the top of his head, just to give his a bit more of a swept-over fringe rather than a sort of spiked-up quiff. And I think it works very well. And that's pretty much it for this custom. It's a very simple one to do, but for the sake of putting a bit more substance to this video, I just want to ask a question, and to do that I'm going to bring in two other figures from my collection. So we have here the 11th Doctor in his purple coat, and then we have my Doctor is in my own custom War Doctor. And I just want to ask a question to people, just to put this idea out there. I'm also going to put this on Twitter. But these three together, would you not buy this as a B&M triple pack from Day of the Doctor? And, you know, I appreciate that maybe it's not going to be to everyone's tastes, but in the interest of looking at how B&M and Character Options do their sets these days, with mostly re-releases with some repaints and a few small tweaks, looking at what we've got here, we've got a repainted War Doctor, which we've had before. That's a simple thing. We've had that before, so that's not an issue. The 11th Doctor could be a straight-up re-release. Again, you could have a few small paint differences on it if you wanted, but it would be a very simple straight-up re-release. And then the 10th Doctor would be a case of using this particular suit, body, and then just doing a slightly updated head sculpt to the 10th Doctor, would be sort of really the only new part needed for this. But even then, if Character Options didn't want to do the updated head sculpt, they could just re-release a 10th Doctor in his suit with a slight repaint to his shirt, and that would be it. It would be so simple. But as I said, personally, I think this is one of the better suit sculpts we had for the 10th Doctor. So I personally would like to see this sculpt used as I've sort of used it here, with a new head, because I think it would look much nicer than the standard 10th Doctors, which have always had a bit of a what I call the Gmod pose. I know obviously Gmod, they have their arms straight out, but you get those who understand Gmod and what it means will get what I mean. They look just sort of a bit like generic posed, arms slightly out, legs askew. Whereas, like I said, these ones here, they just have a bit more. This mold has a bit more of a natural pose, and I think it looks a lot better. But yeah, like I said, I just wanted to put that idea out there because I certainly think it's an interesting one. It's certainly one that could be made to work with minimal to no new parts used, and it certainly would be a nice set, because I know War Doctors are always something that people are interested in getting, and as are the purple coated 11th Doctor is certainly one that people would love to get. You know, it is a great idea for a Day of the Doctor B&M set. But that brings to a close another custom figure showcase, the 10th Doctors, as always. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Like, favorite, subscribe, share, it really helps me out a lot. Be sure to look up the description below for a link to our Patreon. I'm doing my very first figure animation, and you can get involved. There's exclusive content and rewards for those who do so, and funding my Patreon in any way gets your name at the end of my videos. I salute you all, and I will see you with another video very soon.